welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over July empties, which means we're past halfway through the year and now we're entering like second half. I don't even know how that happened. Anyways, I don't have as much as I had for you last month. Last month was quite large, so this month's a little bit smaller, which is totally fine. It just means this video will be a smidge shorter because we all know how I like to talk. Anyways, if you like empty videos, give this video a thumbs up. I hope you stick around and subscribe. And with that, let's get started talking about all these products. First things first, let's just get these out of the way. I talk about them every single month. These are the Bee's Knees Lacquer and they are the meringue soaps. So I've said this before, but Bee's Knees Lacquer, they're an indie company. They primarily make indie nail polish. However, they also make wax melts. They make some body care products like lotions and soaps. So this is the meringue, which is a very appropriate term. It's very much like a cream cheese frosting texture. It's hard to see because obviously I've used it, but I keep these in the shower. It's in between a bar soap and a liquid soap. So I went through 3 of these. I keep them in my shower. I keep them by my sink, in the kitchen, and in the bathroom, which is usually I go through 2 in the shower, and then I think I finished the one by my kitchen sink. I've mentioned this before, and I think every single time. Bee's Knees Lacquer, the owner, Sarah Green, she is going to be closing down her business due to health reasons. So if this is something you've been contemplating getting, I would rush over to her website and grab them before you no longer can, because these are great products. I still have quite a few of these to get through. I'm just trying to get through my stash and hoard of all my soap. I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna be in the apocalypse, probably because the world is ending, but I just have all these soaps that I need to get through. So we are getting through them one by one. I have 2 body lotions that I went through. So the first is from Victoria's Secret. It's the Almond Blossom and Oat Milk 24-hour moisture. It's just one of the Victoria's Secret lotions. Finally went through all this and it was nice. Hydrating body lotion with shea butter and coconut oil. I mean, I wouldn't say that I loved it, but I didn't hate it. I give it like a 5 out of 10. I don't necessarily love lotions that are so heavily scented. This was nice and subtle for Victoria's Secret standards. Their stuff tends to be very heavily scented, but this was nice. I mean, I enjoyed using it, but I'm also glad that it's finished. The second one that I used afterwards is the Ariana Grande Thank You Next Body Souffle. And this just came in like a little gift with the fragrance for this. So I just used it up to get it out of here. I wouldn't say that it was very hydrating. The scent was really nice. I really enjoyed the scent, which is why I purchased the fragrance. But now this is also gone and I can just continue to work through all my lotions. I have a few more body care items. So let's see, this is the Anchor and Heart Tidal Mist. This was just like a spray lotion sample. I've mentioned Anchor and Heart on my channel before. They're also an indie polish brand that makes some body care things such as lotions and what are they really? Cuticle creams they're really well known for. Their lotion's great. This was just a little sample that came in. And then I have the Red Eye Lacquer. This is the Debalmer, and this is a cuticle cream. I really, really like this. This was the first time that I tried this brand's cuticle butter, and it was fantastic. I tend to like a cuticle butter that's more like a butter, less like a cream. So I wanted to feel different from a just typical lotion or hand cream. I like it when it feels a little bit waxier, which this one did. Highly recommend this. Again, this is from the brand Red Eye Lacquer. They're also an indie brand, so just support your small businesses where you can. And this is just a great, great product. I really felt like it hydrated my nails, and I will continue to be purchasing from them once I go through the rest of all my cuticle creams. The last 2 body care items I have, so this is the Lano Lips 101 ointment, multi-purpose super balm. I mean, I just used it as a lip balm. My dog, when she was a little puppy, she chewed the top of this, if you can see that. This took me like a year to finish. I can't even believe that I finished it, and I have a dog hair on it. So super, the second I finished this, I was like, oh, do not lose this. Put this in your empties bin because you have to talk about it. I cannot believe that I finished it. Like I said, it took an entire year. This is a great, great product. I do have just other lip masks that I'm going to try and get through before I purchase this. But right now, this is top of my list to repurchase as far as just a hydrating, moisturizing lip balm. And then this here, I got in like some kind of free samples type thing. This is from Sweet Spot Labs. Their unscented, non-perfume, gentle wash. I have feelings about this. So I used it. I want to say, because it's really just like on the bottle advertising like pH balancing. So it's not necessarily a body wash, more of like a body wash geared towards people with vaginas. Can I say that word on YouTube? I don't recommend products like this because it's kind of just a gimmick. You don't need it. I just use this as a normal body wash, to be honest, just so I could get through the sample. But just an FYI, you don't need products like this, just so you know. Do I want to do my most exciting one? I'm going to wait because I think technically it's Bodycare. I'm going to wait. Let's do fragrance first. So I just have 4 little sample ones, still chugging along on these. I think I've gone through almost most of my skincare samples, but the fragrance samples, they're still alive and kicking. So the first one I finished today. This is the Oui Juicy Couture Splash. I mean, this was okay. Juicy Couture just reminds me of high school. It is what it is. They're never going to change my mind. So I don't know if I would never purchase this, quite honestly. It didn't knock my socks off that much for me to even remember how much I liked this. And I put it on today. So if that tells you how I feel about it, there we are. If I was going to purchase a Juicy Couture perfume, it would just be the original for memory's sake. Next one that I have is the classic Alien. Mentioned this before. I really enjoy the Goddess that I have back here. The Alien is probably maybe like my second favorite. My least favorite is the Angel. I don't like the Angel one at all, but Alien's a cult classic. It's okay when I use it, but I don't think I'll repurchase it. I just like that Goddess one so much more. The next one is All Saints Concrete Rain. I think that this was a male geared fragrance, but I wore it anyways because I had already started it and I like to finish things that I start. So I just use it up. It's very musky, very, like I said, it's very geared towards men. And I mean, it smells good. I like it if my boyfriend wore it. It's nice, but I mean, I'm not going to purchase it for myself. And then the fourth one is the Kalali, and this one is in Elixir 2. I mentioned this before, but I bought like just all the Kalali fragrances so I can kind of find out which ones that I like the most. And right now, this one was my least favorite. I just didn't like it. It was it's like peppery, but musky, smoky. I don't enjoy those scents. So this is one I will definitely not repurchase. My favorite one so far, I think it had like the word coconut in it, which is why I remember, because coconut is exactly the kind of thing that I prefer. So that's the one right now that's kind of winning out of all of them. This one is at the bottom of the list. I have one hair care item. This is the Living Proof Nourishing Styling Cream. It's just a travel size. This is really nice. I'm trying to make a bigger effort to use up my hair products. I'm not a hair person. I think my hair looks okay today, but I really, really tried for this. So I'm not someone who can just effortlessly do their hair. It takes a lot of effort for me. And I'm just trying to make a bigger effort to not just get through the skincare, but get through the hair care. So this was nice. I don't know if I would repurchase it. Now that I finished this, I'm using the Olaplex styling cream, and I just prefer that a little bit more. So this isn't really beating out anything. Okay, on to skincare. I'm gonna save the best one for last. It's not skincare, but we're gonna go through skincare and then go to that one. So let's go through all these little packets first. The first one I have is the #1 de Chanel Revitalizing Serum. Mentioned this before. This is like my 4th or 5th one of this, and I don't necessarily like these packets because I don't feel like you can really get an idea of how they work for you. But now that I've gone through this 5 times, I really, really like it. I'm not gonna purchase it, but I did enjoy it while I used it. This one is the Chanel Le Lift Eye Cream. This was okay, doesn't stand out. This was another eye cream from Kate Somerville. I really enjoy just Kate Somerville as a brand as a whole. This was the Kate Ceuticals Lifting Eye Cream. I did really like this. I have the moisturizer, the Repair moisturizer, that basically is the complement to this, and I'm using that right now. I really enjoy it. So this is like maybe on my radar to purchase, but I have so many eye creams to get through before even getting to that point. Next up is the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. So this is the first time I tried the Liquid Silk Canvas. I have just the original, and it's actually in Shop My Stash right now. I'll link that video up above if you haven't seen it yet. But I want to finish the original so that way I can get the liquid one, because I did really, really like this sample. Even though I could only use it once, I did notice like a difference. I really liked it. So once I finish the original one, I will probably be repurchasing the liquid one in its place. Here we have a sample that I got, I think from the French pharmacy at some point. This is the Sanoflore Baume de Reine Rose Eclat Radiance Renewing Treatment. It's just a rose-based moisturizer. It was okay. It was very heavily scented. It's supposed to be very clean, like it has this like bio, which kind of just means like organic, definitely geared more towards like clean beauty. I didn't notice anything super great about this, but I used it up, so now it's empty. And then last 2 out of the sachets, I have the Peace Out Acne Dots. So these have like 10 little dots. You put them on a blemish and leave it on overnight. I love these. They work so, so well. They're just a little bit pricey for what they are. However, they're effective, so I keep buying them. And I went through another pack of them. I think I've had it in an empty before already. And yeah, I know that, again, they're a little bit pricey, but if you struggle with just like the occasional pimple here or there and you haven't tried this yet, I would really give it a shot. It does what it says it's gonna do, so I really like it. Then last up, I have the Skyn Iceland Dissolving Microneedle Eye Patch. And so this only comes with one. You wear it to bed. It kind of has like little microneedles, hence the name. So it kind of feels a little bit prickly. And you wear it overnight and then in the morning take it off. And you know, I was kind of skeptical about this. I see it all the time in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, which is probably where I picked it up. And man, these make a difference. I really just notice in the morning how much plumper my under eye looks, how much just like youthful they look. I started just using them once a week on Sundays, and I really like these. They are so expensive. I think they're like regular price. They're $15 for one pair. So they're very, very pricey. Again, I see them all the time on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I would recommend waiting for one of those and then just picking up a whole bunch of them because they really work and I really like them. I like them a lot. Let's go through cleansers. I only have 2 because I'm trying to work through full-size stuff now that I've kind of worked through the smaller things. I have the Tatcha. This is the Rice Wash Soft Cream Cleanser. I did not like this at first, and then after a few times, I actually really enjoyed using this. I haven't tried a lot of Tatcha skincare, and it is definitely in the back of my mind of maybe just trying like the whole system of theirs, but that's just way down the line. Right now, I have a lot to work through, as I've mentioned, but I did like this. I don't know if I loved it, but I'm definitely intrigued by the brand and want to try more. I know that a lot of people love this brand, so I kind of just want to see what all the hype is about. The second one is the Clinique 7-Day Scrub Cream. This was nice. It is very, very creamy, similar to my all-time favorite cleanser, which is the Core's Greek Yogurt Cleanser. So it foams up similarly to that. It just has like little micro beads in there to kind of give that exfoliating scrubbing effect. I don't know if I necessarily love that. I just use an exfoliator. I don't need like a 2-in-1 product. So this was okay, but I would never repurchase it. On to moisturizers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I have the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Oil-Free Gel Cream. Comes in this really pretty pink container here. Again, just the small travel. I did really like this. I only used it in the mornings. It's very hydrating. It's not my favorite. However, the packaging, I will give it a 10 out of 10. Very aesthetically pleasing. I see it all the time on Instagram when people do like product shots. I always see this in it. Not because of the product being good, but just because it's just so pretty, like on a vanity. They did good with the packaging, but the product is so-so. I wouldn't say it's any different from any other gel moisturizer. Next up is the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. This is fine. I mean, Clinique gives these out like candy. So I've tried this multiple times. It's just fine. It's not anything to write home about. It's just good. If you want just a good moisturizer, again, like it's fine. Next is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Dew Cream. This is meh, you know, like, I mean, I prefer this Clinique one over this one, and then I prefer the Summer Friday over both of those. So I used it up, it was fine. It's weird because like it comes in this jar and you would think that there's quite a bit of product, but I think I only had enough to use it once or twice. It was not very much in there, but it's fine, it's whatever. And then the last one I have is the Wishful Honey Whip and Peptide Moisturizer. This was my favorite out of all of them. I am shocked at just like how much I loved this moisturizer. This is just top runner for me when it comes to needing to repurchase a moisturizer. I loved it that much. And I don't remember how I came about this, how I got this. It definitely was a sample somewhere. I just don't remember how. And I'm so glad that I did, because this is something I was never interested in the Wishful line. I never, even when they came out, I was like, no, like pass. And I'm so happy that I was able to try this because I just really, really enjoyed this. It was so moisturizing. It felt like a night cream, but I could wear it. It was light enough where I could wear it during the day and not feel like it was just so heavy. It just sunk into the skin right away. I can't say enough good things about this. I really, really liked it. And then not a moisturizer, but a facial oil. This is the Fortuna Skyn BiPhase Moisturizing Oil. Again, just a small size. Don't know how big this is. Let's see, 4 ml. This was okay. I did not like the smell of this. Nope, don't like it. Oh, not at all. I used it up. It was fine, but I wouldn't repurchase it just based on the smell alone. It's just way, way, way too earthy for me. Let's go over just some one-off products before we go into serums. I have this Pixi Detoxify Deep Puffing Eye Patches. So I try to use these every single morning, or at least like an eye patch, eye mask, eye patch. I don't really know. I finished it up because there's 30 pairs, so it makes sense that I would finish one in a month. I did really like these. I wouldn't say that they super stuck out to me as being the best. Right now, I think I like the Good Molecules one a little bit better. The Patchology ones were my least favorite. They were just so runny and slid down your face. These do an okay job of staying on your face. The further you get down, just the more liquid serum there is. So the more saturated they are, the more they slide down your face. However, I didn't notice it being too big of a problem, and it is just something that people with glasses are a little bit more concerned about because I still have to wear my glasses when I have the eye patches on, and I need them to like not slide down my face because then they just get like my glasses all crusty. It's gross. So these were okay. I'm trying a different brand now, and we'll see how those go. I have this little teeny tiny sunscreen. This is from Everyday Humans, Resting Beach Face SPF 30 Sunscreen Serum with spinach, green tea, and hyaluronic acid. No, this pilled my makeup, so just for that, it's out. If I'm gonna have a sunscreen, I don't want to have to worry about whether I can wear makeup or not with it. My makeup pills with it, so it's just out based on that. We have some serum products, some treatments, some skincare. This is the Sunday Riley CEO 15% Vitamin C Brightening Serum. I know there's like controversy with Sunday Riley. It's not really, for some reason, a brand I was all super interested in. And this was okay. I wouldn't repurchase from them just because I don't necessarily want to support that brand. But I mean, it's nothing that stuck out. There's other vitamin C serums that I prefer over this, so it was okay. Next up is the Shiseido Ultimate Power Infusing Concentrate. This was really nice, actually. A little goes a long way, and I would use it on my entire face, my neck, my chest. I did really like this, and I kind of noticed a difference just with how my skin looked, and I would consider repurchasing this, but I don't think I would. I think there are still other just serums that I prefer over this, but this is definitely more of like a 7 or an 8. Here we have the Clarins. This is the Super Restorative Remodeling Serum. This is, again, one of those deceitful ones. Like, it looks like it's supposed to have 3 ml in it, but I could only use it one time, so don't really have opinions on it. It was fine when I used it, but nothing special to say. That was an accident, by the way. Next, this Estee Lauder one. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I have like 5 of these, and I just decided we're getting rid of all of them. So they're in my bathroom. I'm just gonna go through them one by one. I think I have 2 small ones of these and then 1 full size even. I don't even know how I got this. This is similar to the Clinique Moisture Surge, and Estee Lauder like just passes this out. I don't know why they make it such an expensive product because it is pricey. Like I want to say it's in like the $90 to $100 range to purchase this product. Like, just stop giving it away for free so much and lower the price, and then maybe more people would purchase it. I don't know. I'm not, I didn't go to business school, but the amount of times I just get these all the time, like I have an overabundance of these. It's insane. And I don't even know why. I don't know how it happened. But I mean, this is a fine product. I know that this is a very, very popular product for them, which is why they pass it out, but I don't notice anything extraordinary about it. To me, it's just so-so, but we're getting rid of all of these because I'm sick of looking at them. 2 more things. I have the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. This had 3 treatments in it, and it's supposed to give you smooth, radiant skin in 2 minutes. So the box looks like this, and then inside it had 3 treatments, but it had 2 like very small makeup wipe type pads. You would put the first one on, that was the exfoliant. You would wait 2 minutes, and then you'd put the second one on, and that was the neutralizer. I hate myself for how much I love this because it comes in like individual packaging. I'm usually not about that, but this was really good. It does exactly everything it claims it's going to do. I hate myself that I love that they're actually in individual sachets because I mentioned this before, but I went on a trip recently into the city for a couple days. I was able to just grab one of them and put it in my travel makeup bag. And that way I had it just in case I needed some help with exfoliation, but I didn't have a giant product to bring with me. This works really, really well. I almost prefer it over my Drunk Elephant, the baby facial. And that's saying something because I've used that for quite a long time, but this is just cleaner. It's more effective. It's efficient. I really, really like this, and I will probably repurchase this. We have one more item left. It is my most exciting product. I don't know why it's so exciting to me, but it just is. And it is this Saint-Tropez Self-Tan Watermelon Infused Bronzing Mousse. So I finished a full-size self-tanner and I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I really dedicated myself to just trying to use the self-tanner. I like the way that it looks, and I don't know about you, but I used to be one of those people who would tell themselves like, oh, I'm going to self-tan. I'm going to self-tan. Like, I need to try this one. I need to try this one. And for some reason, like, I would never self-tan, but I owned like 7 bottles of self-tanner. So to finish a full one of this, I'm just proud of myself. I still have backups on backups of different brands. So I'm going to try out just different brands, see how they work. But this one was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It's supposed to smell like watermelon. It does. I'll give it that. I mean, after a day or so, you still kind of get like that fake tan smell. So it does disappear and you're still left with like that not so great smell. I don't really enjoy that, but I mean, I still like the color. I'm still going to self-tan. It's kind of faded now. I need to like redo it, but this was good. This was good. I can't believe I finished it. I'm still in shock, and I'm really happy that I did. Hopefully we'll be able to review the next one recently because I'm going to keep plugging away at them. And that's going to wrap up all my empties. I think I still did a pretty good job considering June was such a big month. I mean, the amount of empties I had in June, like I even surprised myself, but I'm happy with what I was able to get through in July. We're just going to keep working on products. Like I feel like I'm finally on a roll here. It's really motivating to just see the empty products and like the space that is just clearing out in my life. Like I'm feeling lighter. And it's great. I really enjoy doing these empty videos. I really enjoy just using up the products that I've spent my money on. And yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away. I can't wait to see what August holds. I hope you liked this video. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.